How long will Billie Piper be the Doctor for? Short answer, I don't know. Long answer, you're about to get it. It's in this YouTube video. Pop along for the ride, come on. Call, taxi, I've got to watch a YouTube video. Oh wait, you already clicked on it. What was that? I have no idea. I've shown you my professionalism in this first 30 seconds. Well done. Hop along for the ride. Yes, I do have to answer a quick question before we get into this. What was the question? I forgot. Yes, is Billie Piper actually the Doctor? Answer, we don't know. I think so. That's my answer, I think so. Yes, I know people have been thrown off because she wasn't credited as Billie Piper in the credits. And the other thing is, the Doctor Who magazine had, is Billie Piper the Doctor? Question mark. I think they're trying to throw you. I think Billie Piper is the Doctor, personally. That's what I think, so that's what I'm going to go with. And that's why I'm going to make this video. Now, firstly, let's look through our options. Option number 1. Billie Piper is the Doctor for a Christmas special, or a section of specials. We're talking a run of 1 to 3 episodes. Option number 2. Billie Piper is the Doctor for a series. There is a planned arc, and then she leaves. She's a busy actress, only does a series, but she does a full set. Option number 3. Billie Piper is the Doctor for a good sizable chunk. It could be a Shooty-sized 2 seasons, it could be a David-sized 3.5 seasons, it could be a Tom Baker 54 years. No slander to Tom. I love you, Tom. You're a legend. I want your scarf. I could easily just buy it. Now, oddly, I am leaning, and this is very odd for me because usually I'm quite a in the middle kind of guy. But I genuinely think we're looking at option 1 or option 3. Now, the reasons why it could just be a special or a couple of specials is because Russel loves a gimmick. Russel has already been very clear that he's happy to play around with ideas of regeneration. He's just happy to mess around with the entire thing, and also he's not afraid of a short-tenured Doctor. I mean, he was more than happy to make David Tennant a Doctor, let him do a couple of specials, and then move on. I also think that Russel is very aware of the current state of the show and how it could probably do with a ratings boost. I know that, the hardcore fan has been quite against the idea of Billie Piper, but the casuals love the idea of Billie Piper as the Doctor, and it's already generated a little bit of interest. So if you do some specials with her, it's going to boost some ratings, and those ratings could maybe carry into the future. Now, if he has done that, I'm not sure it's the most thought out thing, because obviously that should have also been the logic with David Tennant and the specials, and that clearly hasn't, gone over into loads more viewers, has it? So if the David Tennant shtick didn't work, I don't think the Billie Piper shtick is suddenly going to work. But hey ho, a boy can dream. But if I had to guess, and I do, because I've decided to make a YouTube video on it, so it'd be a bit weird if I made the video and then didn't decide to pop my 2 cents in. I think we are gonna get 2, 3, maybe 4 seasons. At bidding, not 4, James. Come on, don't take the mick. I think we're going to get a good couple of seasons out of her. And I think the evidence all leads back to the creator, Mr. Russel T. Davies. Mr. Russel T. Davies said something very interesting at the time of the 60th. Now, honestly, I don't have the direct quote, and I can't be bothered to find it. You guys can go find it. But there was a quote around the 60th where he was talking about David and Catherine Tate's involvement, and he's basically saying if they're available for 1 special, that's how many they would have made. If they're available for 12 specials for an entire series, that's how many they would have made. They were available for 3, so they made 3 specials. Now, fans can agree and disagree to their heart's content. I don't know why I'm saying that, they will anyway. But Russel's word and Russel's opinion, as the creator and maker of the show, has to be taken at its word. And that word currently would imply that Billie can be the Doctor for however long she'd want to, because if that's the logic for David and Catherine, again, the only reason why I'd maybe disagree with that is that maybe their RTD has a specific plan for Billie, and therefore that's maybe why that might not happen. But personally, I'd go with RTD's own word on this, that if Billie is up for doing 2 or 3 series, which I reckon she genuinely would. Otherwise, what would be the point in her coming back in a non-anniversary context? I genuinely think that that's the plan, and that she wanted to come back, and they're gonna do a couple of years of it. And I just hope, if I'm completely honest, I just hope they genuinely put some effort into making it make sense, which I think is a quite reasonable request. Making that casting make sense and making there be a great plot reason for it, and just doing something cool and a bit different with it, or just bringing back Shooty, man. I miss Shooty. Pop it in the comments below what you think. Do you think that Billie is going to be a long-term doctor, going to be a short-term doctor, going to be a mid-term doctor? Let your comments pop in below. Please pop a like on this video. Please pop a subscribe on this video. And I'll see you later. Yeah, banging. Did you want like a big, big intro? I don't do those. I never do a big intro, outro. I just make the mistake. Yeah, banging. Bye. How long? Do I edit that out as a professional YouTuber, or do I just keep that in for funnies? I'm gonna keep it in.